why avoiding suffering is like avoiding liberation. It's so windy, it's raining, I'm ill, I've got a runny nose, and it's raining even more. But it's time to share this with you guys in the midst of what many may see as suffering. Liberation is about integrating all aspects of life. The aspects of life that we love and the aspects of life that we don't love. How can you see yourself as holistic and whole if you have fragmented your reality in what you like and dislike, and what is right and wrong, and what you want and what you don't want? This is the problem here. Liberation means to recognize the completion that you are, and that you've always been, and that you will always be. But when the thought and the character and the story comes up with opinions, I like this, and I don't like this, and I want this to happen, and I don't want this to happen, this gets in the way. It creates an illusory lens in front of the completeness, the wholeness, the oneness. Just know that whatever you are trying to avoid is something that you need to reconcile with. It's something that you need to address even further. Whatever you are trying to avoid is your ticket to liberation. If you are trying to avoid a particular emotion or a feeling, if you are trying to avoid a physical obstacle, understand why. If you've experienced something in your life, like gone through a breakup or lost a particular individual, what kind of emotions has that aroused and inspired within you? How does that make you feel? Because very often it's the emotion and the feeling that pushes us to run away from the feeling itself as soon as it's triggered. But have we ever thought that let's embrace it? If you see a person who's hurt and broken and you embrace this person, is it not more likely to heal the person than just avoid them altogether? We are trying to do the same thing here. We are avoiding aspects of ourselves. And so if we are feeling this emotion of loss, this emotion that we are trying to avoid, this feeling deep down in our bones, why don't we turn around and say, no, we are going to embrace this. I want to fully, not just feel the emotion, but sink and settle deeper and deeper into this emotion and become the emotion. Only then can the emotion be truly understood. And I always mention this. We want to reach a place of understanding. We always want to create space for understanding. For understanding, in other words, is transcending the problem, transcending conflict. Understanding is a platform for unity. understanding, and a lot of you guys will talk about love and think about love and unconditional compassion, but understanding is the spark that allows for love to be and for unconditional compassion to be. So sometimes it's okay to just rest, and in the stillness, see whatever appears. Allow it to appear in its full might, in its full force. A memory, a opinion, a thought. Allow it to appear in its full might and force, and just be that uncomfortable feeling you are trying to avoid. This is the way you can liberate yourself. Avoiding suffering means you are avoiding liberation. True liberation is the true and absolute surrender of oneness, of non-duality. The true and absolute surrender. You cannot truly and absolutely surrender if there are conditions. Nothing can be absolute under any condition. I really hope that you haven't gotten wet from the rain. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this has sparked something within you to face whatever it is that you are avoiding, to face your suffering, to forgive, to reconcile, to embody, to really be what it is that you're trying to avoid. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, here is another video similar to it. Hopefully not in the rain. This is Hassan from The Spiritual Walks, and we are all on a journey towards the truth.